Bus stop talk. Man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired this morning. But bus stop talk. I'm gonna give it to y'all something simple, something quick. I know I said I'd go a little more detail today, but I ain't about to do that. What I am about to do is let y'all know, dude, how you have a house and you have a house full of grown people living with you and you still broke? I don't get it. How? People wonder why they ain't got no money. For one, they don't save. For one, they don't save for nothing. Their spending habits are horrible. You spend way more than you make, and you spend it before you get it. But just to say, again, you have a house full of grown people living with you, and you don't have no money. Look at that. Look at that. That's for the people that's, that have a lot of people living with them. That's exactly what this is for. But not to, really do anything bad. I'm just trying to help you change that, And if you have a people that's grown and they're working and they're in your home, how you broke? Pimping backwards. Pimping backwards. So what I want you to do is, you ain't got to be all in their business, all in their pockets, trying to figure out what they make, their dollars and cents. But if you do have a house full of grown people, and if those grown people are paying you, they could be paying you, and you just not doing what you're supposed to do with the money. But if they're paying you, watch how you spend the money. Because just because they're paying you don't mean you just have extra money. In the way it does, but you don't. Because you're still broke. So to get ahead of your bills, that's what this is for, to get ahead of your bills. If you have people paying rent in your home, remember how I was telling you yesterday how, you pay your rent and your other bills accordingly to when it's due, but then you make an extra $50, $100, $200 a month. Well, if you have people living in your house paying rent, that's an extra $200, $100, $300, $500 a month. You can easily get ahead. If you paying your mortgage or you paying your rent, still take what they're giving you and put towards that. Correct? You follow me? That way, the next time you pay your rent or your mortgage, you'll be a little more ahead than you were before. And then you do the same thing again. Now, if you want, the next month, you can still pay your rent or your mortgage, but what you do is take that $200, $300, $400, $500, whatever they're giving you, and put towards the Pepco bill, the gas bill, the cable bill. I mean, just throw the whole amount over there. Just take it, throw it over there. Still pay it as if you didn't. That way, you're more ahead than you were before. It's simple, people. It's simple to get ahead. It's the simplest things you do to get ahead. I'm trying to tell y'all. It's real easy. It's easy as ABC 1, 2, 3. Now, for the people that are trying to move and you're staying at home, this is gonna be a little long video. For the people that's trying to move and you're staying at home, getting your money together, and you're moving with a roommate in their home, getting their money together, do this. If your rent, first of all, find out how much you are willing to pay in rent a month. Even though you're splitting it, I want you to do this. Find out how much the rent is in total. And say it's $1,000 a month. Both of you all try to your best, depending on what you make, to save $1,000 a month. Correct? Do that for 4 months. 4 months. Because you want to be ahead 4 months in rent before you move out. Then I also want you to consider whatever the late fees are going to be. If there are any late fees, you want 4 months ahead in late fees. You also want to find out if you pay utilities, gas, electric, and stuff like that. Find out, do they take it out or they include it in your rent? Figure out how it goes and how much you think that'll be a month. Put 3 to 4 months ahead to that. You want your security deposit and first month rent. Put that to the side. If you want cable, figure out how much cable might run you. Then put 3 to 4 months ahead on that. Do that with every single thing. If you want a parking spot, if you're going to pay for a parking spot, pay 3 to 4 months ahead on that. Put all that money to the side. I'm not saying give it to the rental office. Put it to the side. Then, after you do all that, then you can start getting your necessities. Like, you know, you want to buy, as far as your dresser, your nightstand, your bed. Don't even rush. If you ain't got the money, don't rush for a bed. Get a blow-up bed. They got memory foam blow-up beds and everything. You know, comfortable. You can get one of those until you can afford to get what you want. But always put money ahead, because you never know when them rough times are going to come. And then, even though you have all that paid 4 months, 3 to 4 months in advance, you still pay everything monthly as if you never even had the money there. That's how you stay ahead. Now think about this. If you and your roommate do this, the person you plan on moving with, if both of y'all saving the same amount of thing, correct? Get 3 to 4 months ahead, right? Look how far ahead you already are before you move. Remember, you already got your security deposit and first month's rent, right? Both of y'all. So you're already a month ahead. If one of y'all put down the first month rent, the other one already have a first month rent, you already ahead. But you already saved a piece 4 months ahead in rent. So now y'all already 8 months ahead on top of that. So in total, y'all 9 months ahead before you even move. Think about that. Even if y'all want to do it another 5 months, think about it. Look how far ahead you are. If you want to sit back, pretty much you'll be like, what, 10 months, 10 11 months ahead in rent? You can sit back for a year while everybody else paying rent, and you good if you choose to. Say y'all just want to be there together for a year. Do that. You already ahead in rent. Remember, you have your security deposit already. You have your first month's rent already, both of you all. So you already a month ahead in your rent. Then, both of you already saved for 4 months apiece in rent. That's 8 months. If y'all save for 5 months, that's 10. Think about it. All you gotta do is pay them other 2 months, and the rest of that 10 months you can relax, stack your money the way you want, get ahead in other things that you want to get ahead in, and you did all that in a certain amount of time. Think about it. Food for thought. Bus stop talk.